Hey everybody, it's Sandra, a queen. Bring. And today I want to talk about what I've been doing. Okay, I've been extremely busy. I'm in school and I graduated from one class. I am officially a life and relationship coach. Woo, 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 woo. So, with that being said, I'm proud of myself, but I'm still in school because I'm about to become a doctor of holistic medicine. And I'm so proud of myself. It wasn't easy. Trust me, it took years to do it. I had to do a year's internship at Veterans Hospital, which shout out to the veterans. They were so sweet. Some of them were really, really sick. And, as far as like the people who had the kidney ailments, you had to run heparin. I mean, literally, I had gym shoes on and I would run to go deliver heparin. I ran all over the hospital. You know, when you're an intern, they treat you like poop-poopy-doo. But that's okay, because your girl made it. I made it happen. So, anywho, in the process of that, I had to do that. I also have a doctoral certificate coming because I'll be able to subscribe supplements to people, health supplements at that. I don't think I really subscribe or write it out. What I'll do is get like subscriptions. I'm not going to do it. What I'll do is just say, well, for your condition, what I recommend. Now, one thing about the herbal situation and the herbal world, it's not for women that are pregnant or nursing. You shouldn't do it. Try to go as natural as you can. Use olive oil, coconut oil, stuff like that. You don't want to get mixed up with some of these herbals because some of these herbals can cause you not to become pregnant, especially with golden seal, or it can cause problems with your baby, and you don't want that. You don't want any complications with your child whatsoever. So with that being said, you got to be careful with this. Another thing about herbals people don't understand, it's okay to have like essential oils like eucalyptus. It's okay to have lavender. It's okay to have all of those. They recommend that, especially if you're having babies, to keep everything natural. Stay away from chemicals as much as possible. But the situation with that is you don't want to use too much of any of these. And that's even if you're not pregnant, because they can have a reverse effect. They can cause you to become ill. They can cause other things to happen like allergies, rashes, things like that. Like if you take too much of anything other than God, you set yourself up to be sick. So what you want to do is use it for a minute, let it go. Use it for a minute, let it go. Maybe for about a month. Drink your green tea, drink your teas, and then stop. Give your body a chance to catch up with what you're doing, and then go back to it. Give it 2 or 3 months, and then you go back and you say, well, okay, let me try this. Do something different. Just don't. All things are lawful, but not expedient. Meaning that you can do, but don't overdo it. Just like having salt, which I don't use at all. So a lot of things I don't use. But in using anything that you have, just don't overdo it. Do enough. But in that, I came up with some other things like a topical ointment. Go on, girl. I'm going to call this the balm of Gilead, B-A-L-M of Gilead, which is really God in the Old Testament. But what happened was, I was at work. Long story short, there was a heater underneath our desk. And one of the girls said, have you noticed that you have like burn marks on your legs? I was like, I didn't even look. I never paid any attention. So what I did was I actually looked. Yes, I had a big burn mark on my left leg. And then up higher was like little small ones because we had 2 heaters, a tall one and a short one. The short one naturally was burning my ankles off, and the taller one was burning me at my knees. Okay, yeah. So with that being said, I said, let me make up something to kind of heal this without, using chemicals. I said, okay, now what could that be, Jesus? I started praying. God said, mix this, mix that, mix the other. I put it in this jar. And he said, use some petroleum. And he told me what herbs to chop up and blend in that. And if you let it sit, it'll start to settle where, you won't feel the little prickliness of the teas or anything. So I'm like, okay. So I made up this concoction, right? I made it up. And I started using it. And within 2 weeks, I noticed that it disappeared. I was like, oh my God, it disappeared. I was like, wow, that works. And then I found out I had a nut allergy. I'm allergic to walnuts, okay? So long story short, I was sitting on my top porch. The wind was just blowing, woo, woo, woo. It was fall. I felt something like scrape my eye, and I thought a rock had like landed in my eye because the wind was blowing, right? No. Next day, getting ready to go to church. Bam, looked at my eye. It was burgundy all the way across where it should have been like white. It was burgundy. You couldn't see my pupil. I freaked out. I had to put on shades and go to church. Couldn't hardly see out of it, as a matter of fact. So, long story short, I took some herbal tea. I had boiled it in. I had a visionware pot. It's clear glass. I boiled the visionware pot, made sure it was sterilized. Then I boiled some water, put the tea in it. I boiled a spoon, sterilized that. You know, anything you boil and you put something in it, it's sterilized, right? So then I'll let it all settle, including the spoon. It was hot from dipping it in the hot water. So I came back. I dipped a spoonful of the liquid and I just put my eye to it and washed it. Now, normally a hemorrhaged eye takes 2 weeks to heal. My eye healed in 3 days. By the third day, it was just a pinkish film. It almost looked like I had pink eye, but I didn't. So I was like, wow, this really worked. Never thought if I added it with other compounds that were 100% natural, that I would come up with something almost like Neosporin. Had no idea. I've just been praying and talking to God. And I'm really grateful for my PYP class with Coach Stefan, because it's really teaching me a lot of things about myself, that I'm somewhat of an inventor here. So I'm so excited. I think it's just my time, truthfully. And it all just came together from joining his class up until now. So another situation that happened to me, I came up with this solution. Oops, I didn't mean to show their name. It's in that bottle, but they didn't invent it. I just put it in there. But I have a solution with water. There's water in here, some hair conditioner, anything that you like, coconut oil, and I use those herbs again. Chopped them up, chop, 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 chop. Put them in here, shook it up. What happened was my scalp was irritated from putting my braids in. And you know that hair glue that you use to make the edges and all that? I don't do the edge thing. Forget that. And I put it all throughout my braids. Wrong thing to do. I did that, and as a result, my scalp was so irritated, I couldn't sleep. My nails, I do them. I had cut them square. And I started digging and scratching around the hair follicle, damaged my hair follicle. It was totally damaged, right? So what I ended up doing was I said I need to invent something to stop the itching. I'm so irritated. I created this. I created it, and I'm going to actually sell it on the market. And I sprayed this in my hair. I got a little hand towel, and I just like held it and sprayed my hair, sprayed my hair, sprayed my hair. I really don't even need this hair because my hair is down here. But I sprayed my hair, sprayed my hair, sprayed my hair, and then I just patted it dry. And then I took what I made here, the herbals with the lavender and eucalyptus essential oil, and I mixed it all in, and I put it all around the edges so that it wouldn't, it was still itchy, but within an hour, it all stopped. So I have what I call 100% natural products. Make sure the name's not showing. But I have 100% natural products, and I'm about to market me. I already have someone who wants some of this. It's not coming in a jar that big, of course, but I will have a nice size setup for her. And she had a spider bite. What I'm going to do is take a picture of her spider bite and give her some of this. Okay, well, sell it to her. I'm not giving it. And so, as she, talk about it and bring me people, I'll reduce the price for her. It won't be really high, though, because everything here is natural and didn't cost me a whole lot to make. But it works. That's the whole point. And so I'm just building brands for myself. Like, I want to have multiple streams of income, which I really already do, but I'm adding on to that. So that can be interdependent. Once you get married, you really don't want to be, well, I got a job, I don't need him, da-da-da. No, baby, I ain't gonna say all that. I've been waiting a long time, trust me. So with that, I want to stay home. I don't want to work a job anymore. I'm grateful for what I have, but I don't want to work a job right now. Truthfully, I'm an environmental technology engineer, acronym EE. Now I'm about to become a doctor of holistic medicine, DHM. I have a lot of titles. I am a jack of all trades, and I'm master in every one. Believe that. I used to hear my mom say, jack of all trades and master of none. I'm a master of everything I do. That's how I roll. And so with that, I'm just grateful that God gave me this. It's power in prayer. Keep the Lord first, and He'll just give it to you. It's just my season, it's my time, it's my hour. And so with that, I'm grateful to the Lord for everything that He has given me. And, just stay in prayer. Don't give up. I know it's COVID-19, but we got the power, and we're more than able to overcome this. Yeah, you get tired of the mask, you get tired of all of that, but still, it's for your good, it's for your health, so you stay healthy and you all stay safe. You know, this is Sandra, a queen, and I love you, queen. I love you all so much. Take care, and bye-bye. I love you.